She was saying our mama don't with Gloria. I mean, Gloria don't our mama because our mama got a...
See your sibling. We all struggling and you still not do nothing. Because the struggle was so hard. It was so, I'm talking about like it was, bruh, there's my sister, there ain't no clout chasing. We got the same mama, same daddy. There's not no clout chasing.
GloRilla's own brother just broke his silence and released files that could blow this whole situation wide open. We're talking about a weapon tied to a teenager situation, over $500,000 in hidden receipts, siblings turning on each other, and even claims that Tori Lanes was sending money from behind bars. This is not regular family drama. This is a full-scale war with paperwork, screenshots, and people choosing sides in real time. The industry tried to keep this quiet, but the receipts kept piling up. What's happening here runs deeper than a quick argument that fades after a few days. This has been building behind closed doors for 4 straight years. Tension, silence, resentment. Then it explodes online and the entire hip-hop world feels it. And the wild part is both sides came prepared. Both sides had proof. By the time everything surfaced, the truth looked way more complicated than anyone expected. Let's take it back to February 4th. That's when Victoria Woods, known online as Scarface Woods and the older sister of Memphis rapper GloRilla, decided she was done staying quiet. For 4 years, she had been watching her younger sister Gloria stack hit records, brand deals, sold-out tours, and major collaborations. The money was clearly flowing. According to Victoria, while Gloria was leveling up, the family back in Memphis was still struggling. Like before the fame, Victoria went live on Facebook and spoke with no filter. She accused GloRilla of turning her back on the family while sitting on millions. She said their mother, who had been working at FedEx for over 20 years, was still clocking in daily and dealing with $2,400 rent every month. Victoria claims she personally paid $18,000 out of her own pocket to keep the household stable. She said GloRilla changed her number, blocked relatives, and disappeared on the same people who stood beside her when times were rough.
Say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like, how, for, that's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
$2,500 flat.
I think she would jump at that.
I think if that's all you want, I think Glo might jump at that.
Let's start with just your grievance, that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, yeah, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We stay here, we struggle together. Took baths and bottles of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated.
She was saying our mama don't with Gloria. I mean, Gloria don't our mama because our mama got a job. Like, having a job is a bad thing. Then folks saying GloRilla mama's job, GloRilla mama having a job is crazy. What's wrong with having a job?
Then Victoria took it further. She appeared on TMZ Live and repeated everything publicly. She said straight up that GloRilla had a responsibility to break bread with the family. She asked for $2,500 per sibling. With 10 siblings total, that would be $22,500. She made it clear she wasn't asking for millions, just what she believed was fair support. But this is where everything flipped. While Victoria was telling the world that GloRilla abandoned her roots, other members of the Woods family stepped forward with a completely different version. And they were not about to let that narrative stand without a response. GloRilla responded in a calm, calculated way. No loud rant, no public shouting match. Instead, she posted screenshots on Instagram, text messages from their own mother, thanking her for financial support and calling her a blessing. Those screenshots carried serious weight because they came from the one person everyone trusted most in the situation, their mom. That alone shook Victoria's claims. On top of that, GloRilla reposted memes about entitlement. She joked about sending money to anyone who reported Victoria's page. She even shared Indeed job links, basically saying, go earn your own income instead of asking for mine. It wasn't loud, but it was sharp, and people caught the message. Then her other siblings stepped in, and that's when the tension escalated. Her brother and sister, who were living with her in Atlanta, went live and broke down Victoria's story piece by piece. They said GloRilla gave their mom $500,000, bought her a house, and purchased their dad a vehicle. They claimed she randomly sends siblings money to make sure they are good. They said she supports their goals, buys equipment for family members pursuing music, and helps those who stay respectful and loyal.
You got a screen for your beans.
know this. But why am I the topic? You supposed to be getting that bill to bear looking at out of jail. Why are you worried about what the fuck Tori is talking about? Now I'm starting to see what your siblings talking about. Oh, you need to go get a reduction while you get tummy tucks. How much was your tummy tuck? Because I need one too. I need one too. How much is your, help a we both, how much was your tummy tuck? I need one. Suge's still in jail. You ain't made bail. But you want to talk about me.
According to them, GloRilla looks out for anyone who moves with integrity and keeps things solid. They painted a picture that was the complete opposite of what Victoria described. Then came the part that really shifted public opinion. Those same siblings began speaking on Victoria's past. They accused her of lying over the years, taking money from family members, and placing GloRilla in risky situations. They claimed she contacted police during past disputes, which led to serious consequences within the family. They also said she allowed questionable individuals into the family home, which resulted in theft. They insisted her time in foster care was not connected to GloRilla, but instead tied to her own actions. At that point, the situation stopped being just about money. It turned into a deeper family fracture built on trust issues, loyalty, and years of unresolved tension. And just when it seemed like everything had already come out, another major bombshell was waiting to surface. A resurfaced 2015 police report changed the entire energy of this story overnight. The paperwork showed that Victoria was booked for domestic assault after she allegedly pulled a weapon on GloRilla, who was 15 years old at the time, during a heated argument at a Memphis hotel. Court records stated officers recovered the weapon outside after the alleged victim told them Victoria had threatened to shoot her. That document hit the timeline and everything shifted instantly. Suddenly, the pieces started lining up. People understood why GloRilla cut contact, why she changed her number, why Victoria couldn't reach her. It wasn't about fame going to her head, it was about safety. If the allegations in that report were true, this wasn't sibling drama, this was serious.
Gonna be for gang. It went too far. It went too far. I went too far. I went on social media and it went too far for her for how long it took. Cause now I feel like you doing it cause you embarrassed.
Is it just words? That words that make it too far gone?
I went against my sister on TMZ. It ain't no coming back from it. And I'm prepared to not come back.
People did worse though.
It ain't no come back. And even if I would be scared to go around her, even if it was coming, because I'm gonna think you got something up your sleeve. It ain't no come back to be right there.
She mad with you?
She mad. She's very upset.
Really? So she ain't talking to you at all? Damn.
Not at all. She did say a few things, but she mad. I gotta let her calm down a little bit. I think she hot about that FedEx stuff. Struggle was so hard. It was so, I'm talking about like it was, bruh, a bad, you see a red running through the hallway. Pregnant one. You already sleeping on the floor. Imagine lights being off. Having to take baths and bottles of water. Imagine it. And you make it out.
Now the internet had one big question in front of it. Who do you believe? On one side, Victoria on TMZ asking for $2,500 per sibling. On the other side, multiple siblings defending GloRilla, their mother's grateful text messages, and an official police record telling a completely different story. The timeline turned into a debate stage overnight. And once those receipts started circulating, the hip-hop world jumped straight into the chaos. Rappers, bloggers, podcasters, fans on break at work, everybody had an opinion. The hot takes were flying in every direction. But then things escalated past family business and turned into full industry spectacle. The first major voice to step in was Finesse 2 Times, another Memphis artist who shares the same roots as GloRilla. He had previously shared a stage with her at a 2023 show in Rochester. So when he saw Victoria going off online, he spoke up. He hit Instagram and told her to STFU, then went on a long message about getting up and earning your own income instead of waiting for someone else's success to trickle down. He said every city in America has opportunities if you're willing to chase them. He made it clear he felt riding a sibling's fame for a payout wasn't the move. Victoria did not let that slide at all. She went live and came back swinging. She criticized his career shift from rapper to streamer. She mocked his appearance. She even brought up his partner, FNG Shug, who is currently incarcerated, and made comments about his child. That move had people side-eyeing Heavy because bringing family members and children into public arguments crosses a serious line. Meanwhile, the rest of the rap world was watching like it was live entertainment. Freddie Gibbs posted, "Man, I love Memphis," laughing at the chaos. The game supported Finesse's stance about earning your own money and not acting entitled. Social media treated the entire situation like pay-per-view. New clips, new responses, new screenshots were dropping every hour. Then came the twist that nobody saw coming.
Do y'all ever talk again, speak again?
It wasn't gonna happen anyway, that's what I'm telling you. Yeah. But nah, it ain't. It's over with for that. We might as well go. We might as well not even say we siblings no more, to be honest. It went too far. But it got to that breaking point because of it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looked at me to be the monster. I rapping first. She followed after me. She just pushed through with it.
What made you not want to pursue it?
Because, like, I never got to a studio. I was the one my mama would find in the rap books and stuff. I was the one rapping first. She wanted to rap after me. But I don't think about it. My phone kept on ringing. So, I'm on, like, a GPS monitor, right?
Nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm on, because I ain't got this little thing with it, but it was something about
Tori Lanes, who is currently serving time related to the Megan Thee Stallion case, and Megan happens to be GloRilla's collaborator and friend, allegedly sent Victoria the exact $20,500 she had been demanding. Victoria posted the money publicly, thanking Tori while also saying she feared backlash from GloRilla's circle. The optics of that were wild. Accepting money from someone convicted in a case involving your sister's close friend did not sit right with a lot of people. Social media went in heavy. For many observers, that moment shifted the conversation from hurt sister to this might be about attention and money. It hardened opinions fast. Through all the noise, Victoria did admit in an interview that the relationship was likely beyond repair. She acknowledged that the damage had been done. Meanwhile, GloRilla reportedly wasn't angry about the money talk as much as she was upset that private family matters were dragged into public view for millions to judge and dissect. And here's where it gets complicated. If you look at it from a human angle, Victoria's feelings aren't impossible to understand. Watching someone you grew up with in the same small house, eating the same cheap meals, struggling side by side, turn into a millionaire while you're still stressed about rent can stir up real emotions. A lot of people from tough backgrounds relate to that feeling deeply. But when you factor in the 2015 police report, the allegations about risky setups, accusations of theft, claims from multiple siblings that GloRilla has financially supported the family, and the screenshots from their mother thanking her, it becomes harder to paint GloRilla as the villain in this story. The context matters. The history matters. The internet ended up split. Some saw it as a conversation about fame and family expectations, especially in communities where one person making it out comes with pressure to lift everyone. Others felt Victoria crossed too many lines, especially after publicly accepting Tori's money without hesitation. And that might be the most painful part of all. A family that survived hardship together, bonded through struggle and survival, now fractured in public over money, pride, and the nonstop pressure of social media. Once you take private issues to national platforms like TMZ and turn it into viral content, there's no easy way back. The damage sticks. To really understand why this conflict runs so deep, you have to look at who GloRilla is, where she started, and everything she had to move through on her climb to the top. Shay's life has been nothing but tests stacked back to back. One obstacle clears, another one pops up, yet she's still here winning, still dropping music, still touring, still building her name bigger every year. That says a lot about her mindset. Under the lights and headlines, GloRilla was born Gloria Hallelujah Woods in 1999, raised in Memphis, Tennessee. She's the 8th of 10 children growing up in a packed household in the Fraser neighborhood. If you know Fraser, you know it's a tough environment where nothing gets handed to you. Her mother worked at FedEx for over 20 years, steady and consistent. Her father handled different jobs before retiring. The household was strict, rooted in strong Christian values. The kids were even homeschooled until 5th grade because their mom wanted to shield them from outside influences for as long as possible.
Why?
Because my mama wanted us to, she didn't want us to be of the world. That's what she used to say. She wanted to keep us like, my mama was like, she was a super Christian. And so, yeah, she didn't want us to be in the world, I guess.
A super Christian?
Yeah.
What's the difference between a regular Christian and a super
like
Christian?
my mama, my mama go to church as many times the church open, my mama there. And she could be there 7 days.
Everything changed in 2022 when FNF Let's Go went viral. The record took off fast and put her on the national map. That momentum led to her signing with Yo Gotti's collective music group. After that, the doors opened wide. Collaborations with Cardi B Records with Megan Thee Stallion, a Grammy nomination for Best Rap Performance. By 2026, estimates placed her net worth between $5 and $10 million. She didn't just level up alone. She reportedly bought her father a Jaguar when he retired. She gave her mother $500,000 and a Mercedes-Benz. She moved siblings to Atlanta, helping with housing and opportunities to build something real. That's what many people picture when they talk about making it out and reaching back. But the path has not been smooth. Controversy has followed her at every stage, testing her reputation and resilience. In March 2023, one of the darkest moments connected to her career happened. After her concert with Finesse 2 times at Rochester's Main Street Armory, panic broke out as fans were exiting. A false rumor about gunshots spread through the crowd. Chaos followed. 3 women, Randia Belton, Brandy Miller, and Aisha Haskins-Stevens, lost their lives. Several others were injured. Authorities later confirmed no shots were fired. The tragedy was linked to overcrowding and venue management failures. The city revoked the venue's license. Lawsuits were filed against multiple parties, including the venue, security teams, and the city. Civil rights attorney Ben Crump represented one of the victims' families, calling the situation preventable. GloRilla publicly shared condolences and prayers, but the incident sparked a national debate about accountability when concerts turned dangerous. In August 2024, she faced backlash again after using an offensive term in a song snippet. She quickly adjusted the lyric once criticism surfaced. Some praised her for responding fast. Others debated where the balance sits between creative freedom and cultural awareness in hip-hop. Then in July 2025, another serious situation unfolded. A home invasion occurred at her house in Forsyth County, Georgia, while she was away performing at the WNBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis. 3 armed individuals entered the property while her brother and sister were inside. A family member discharged a weapon and the intruders fled. When law enforcement responded and later executed a search warrant, they reported finding marijuana in the master bedroom, leading to felony drug possession charges against GloRilla. She turned herself in and posted a $22,260 bond. Her legal team criticized the handling of the case, pointing out how quickly drug-related warrants were secured compared to the pace of the burglary investigation, where over $700,000 in valuables had reportedly been taken. The situation raised broader concerns online about how high-profile Black artists are treated when they are victims of crimes. The legal challenges did not stop there. In November 2024, a copyright lawsuit accused GloRilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, and Soulja Boy of improperly sampling Ply's 2008 track Me and My Goons in Wanna Be and its remix. Then in September 2025, a leaked jail call from Young Thug surfaced, where he made comments about her appearance. GloRilla responded musically with a diss track aimed at him and Mariah the Scientist, igniting ongoing conversations about respect and misogyny within the industry. While all of that played out publicly, Victoria Scarface Woods had her own complicated path. Before the February 2026 blow-up, she stayed mostly under the radar. She has been pursuing music under the name Scarface Woods and has claimed she started rapping before GloRilla did. But her history includes more than artistic rivalry. Beyond the 2015 arrest for allegedly pulling a weapon during an argument involving GloRilla, siblings have accused her of setting up risky situations, contacting authorities during family disputes, and bringing questionable individuals into the family home who later committed theft. In one interview, Victoria mentioned wearing a GPS ankle monitor, signaling she has separate legal matters ongoing. After the family conflict became public, Victoria attempted to channel the attention into her music career. She released diss tracks targeting GloRilla under the Scarface Woods brand. Instead of boosting her image, the move seemed to harden public opinion. Online commentary labeled her as disloyal and opportunistic. The decision to accept money from Tori Lanes intensified that perception. Finesse 2 Times also resurfaced old footage allegedly showing Victoria involved in a past incident connected to a robbery accusation. That clip circulated widely and damaged her credibility further, undercutting the stance she was trying to present. At its core, this story stretches beyond 2 sisters arguing online. It highlights what happens when one person escapes generational poverty while others remain in the same cycle. Fame can magnify old wounds. Success can expose unresolved tension. The expectations placed on the one who makes it out can become overwhelming, especially when family history includes betrayal and mistrust. There is no simple formula for how much someone owes the people they grew up with. Financial support does not erase past trauma. Blood ties do not automatically guarantee loyalty. In this case, GloRilla largely stayed quiet and allowed documentation, text messages, and family statements to speak for her. She kept moving forward with her career, focused on music and longevity. Victoria, meanwhile, is left navigating strained relationships, a divided public audience, and a family dynamic that may never fully recover. The internet has already formed strong opinions. And once a private conflict becomes public spectacle, rebuilding trust becomes even harder.